What's your name? Do you know what my name is?
No, I don't.
You don't have ESP, do you?
No, I don't have it.
Simon, come a bit closer to us here.
Oh, no, you don't really want to interview me.
Why not? What?
I'm just your average sort of guy.
Do you think so? What's an average sort of a guy?
Well, you know, the average sort of guy sort of comes here after church, has a look around, buy to eat.
Goes back to church?
Well, no, not really.
Oh.
No, just, I've already been. It's just too hot to go back again.
Which church?
I go to the Uniting Church up here.
So let's pursue this average business.
This average business.
What sort of average job do you have? You have an average job?
Yeah, very average.
Yeah?
I'm an accountant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, sort of average.
That's sort of average.
You're an accountant for what? A big firm of accountants, or?
No, I actually work for schools. So I work for the NT Christian schools up here.
Uh-huh.
And I help do their accounting, things like that. Yeah.
And you enjoy it?
Yeah, they're great people to work with, and it's good fun and a good cause. Yeah, it's excellent.
What about your folks, your family? Are they average?
No, they're eccentric.
Yeah?
They're weird. They're strange. Yeah.
I got a funny feeling about you as well.
Oh, thank you very much.
In the nicest possible way.
Thanks.
Why are they eccentric?
Oh,
How are they eccentric is more interesting.
Oh, well, my dad's a real estate agent.
An eccentric real estate agent?
Yes, he's very strange.
Yeah?
It's the heat. It does it to you. You go troppo.
But when you say strange, I mean, what sort of, does he do strange things or just thinks strange things?
No, he says strange things. No, he's a good guy.
Yeah. And your mum?
Mum, she's actually in Tassie now. So, yeah.
But what, she had some influence on you?
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
More than average?
Well, average, I'd say. Look,
Average.
we should wind this up. Everyone's looking at me.
That's all right. That's okay.
So which program are you from?
SBS program called Front Up.
And how long have you been with them?
Oh, 4 years now. Simon?
So you travel the country and interview average people. And
We have been trying to find some average people, but actually haven't managed it yet.
Right. Okay. They're hard to come by.
Very hard to come by. What do you do for average entertainment?
I'm just so busy. I'm actually still studying at uni.
Are you?
And, but I love music.
Yeah.
I love,
what sort of music?
I'm a drummer and I play guitar. And
most accountants do. That's pretty average.
Yeah.
Do you have a lady friend? Someone special?
My wife, yeah.
Oh, your wife?
She's
You're
quite
married?
special. Yeah.
Is she with you? She slunk away.
She saw you and she's run off. She's disappeared.
What's her name? Tell us about her.
Her name's Nicole.
Nicole. How long have you been married?
For 5 years.
5 years. How old are you, if I may ask?
I'm 25.
You got married at 20 then, I do my thing. I mean, see, I'm a budding
you should
accountant.
be an accountant.
That's pretty young to be married. Was it a whirlwind high school romance?
Yeah, we did meet in high school, but that was when we were about 17, 18, and
we stayed together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Tell me about her.
I'll tell you about her. She's blonde, she's beautiful, she's funny, witty, intelligent. She works for adoptions and substitute care, so yeah. So she finds placement for kids and things like that.
And what does she think of you? Obviously, when you got married, she thought a lot of you. Does she still think a lot of you?
I think so. There she is. Yeah, she does. I think she thinks I'm a bit of a clown.
Where is she? I can't see her.
Walking away.
She's disappeared. Oh, she's walked away. She's walked away. Is she shy? Normally?
Yeah, she's very shy.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Yeah, she can't be on television.
So she's opposite to you in that respect.
Yeah, we're very opposite. I'm sort of outgoing and a bit of an idiot at heart, but she's...
You're a grown-up kid kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not grown-up kid.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, not grown-up.
Not grown-up kid. And she's shy and introverted?
She's very introverted, and she's very calm and collected and reserved, I suppose.
I guess there's no way you can talk Nicole into coming over here and saying hello to us.
I probably could. No, actually, I couldn't. There's no way.
There's no way.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, there must be some other things that you're different in with each other, Nicole and you. Mm-hmm. Are you different personalities, different characters?
Oh, absolutely.
Opposite characters?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. In some way, in lots of ways we're opposite, but I suppose what we believe is the same.
What about dreams and aspirations? You have a few of those?
Yeah, I do. Sort of. It's This guy's laughing.
Is it?
Yeah, I think dreams and aspirations. Yeah, I just hope to change the world.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you got to do something.
Well, I thought
But that's pretty average too.
changing
isn't
the
it?
world. That'd be all right. I want to leave my mark in some way
Yeah.
and sort of maybe leave a legacy
Yeah.
and probably change people's lives if I could.
For the better, no doubt.
Absolutely, only for the better.
Would you show us the photographs you're looking at? Would you show a complete stranger photographs you've just picked up?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Can we have a look?
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Oh, okay. We'll start with the ones that you're not, that we can look at.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about them?
Oh, this is from a station I'm working on. I'm
Yeah.
the pilot out there. And this is one of the young ringers breaking in a horse.
Uh-huh. Did you take these photos?
Yes, I did.
Very good.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
This is after the ring has been dumped.
Uh-huh.
That's the horse I ride. That's the station stallion.
Uh-huh.
And hang on. Oh, not
Oops,
showing
oops.
those ones. Oh, they're out of there.
Where is this station that you're working on?
It's near Georgetown.
Where's Georgetown?
Oh, it's about 9 hours drive from here, west.
Can I sit down?
Yes,
Is that
you can.
okay? Just so that we're on the same sort of level,
Yep.
as it were. My name's Andrew.
Oh, well, pleased to meet you, Andrew.
What do you do on the station?
I'm the pilot.
The pilot?
Mm-hmm.
You fly planes
Yes, I do. Yeah,
in and out
fixed
of the
wing.
station to bring
Yeah.
and deliver stuff? And
I do mustering in the plane as well, and dropping people off from station to station, flying my boss around the station so he can have a look at the property, things like that.
were you born and bred in the country?
Yes, I was out in the Darling Downs, so
Yeah.
near Brisbane.
Right. So you're a country girl.
Absolutely.
What got you into flying?
Oh, my father's a pilot, my brother's a pilot. And
You didn't have much choice, really.
no, I'd be a black sheep of the family if I wasn't.
And you didn't know there was anything else to do but being a pilot.
No, I did go to university and I was doing an arts degree in languages, but they say a BA arts degree is as good as toilet paper, so
Yeah.
I thought flying would be better.
And you enjoy it.
Love it,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the best life.
Yeah. And getting a job as a pilot on a station, is that easy? Is that...
Well, getting a job as any pilot is very hard.
Yeah.
Your first job, I waited 6 months to get that job, and I hassled for it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to leave soon to find another job, but that's about as hard too. The
Yeah.
second job's very tricky.
Why are you leaving?
Oh, most pilots only stay on stations for a year, and you want to keep moving forward in your flying career,
Oh, I see.
and you don't want to get stagnant.
Yeah, and get
Yeah.
bigger and bigger planes.
That's right. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
hoping to go into a twin engine next.
Right. Do you have you got enough hours now to do that?
Well, not quite. Yeah, it's sort of. I'm on the borderline.
Yeah.
Another 100 hours probably would do the trick. Yeah.
Is it? I mean, we know, of course, that as a pilot you can't drink and you can't stay up late and you have to live like a monk.
Not quite like a monk,
No,
but
oh, tell us about this.
no, I don't think we'll follow that one any further. Thanks.
But is it? I mean, how much time do you spend working?
Well, on a station, because you only fly. On the station I'm on now, I tend to fly only anywhere from 10 hours to 30 hours a month. So the rest of the time, I'm doing things like from the photos.
Yeah.
It's me
Oh,
riding
that's an
horses.
interesting picture. Let's have a look at this. Can you hold it up for the camera?
Yes, I can.
That's a rider's eye view of your horse.
That's right. That's actually my airstrip. You can see the air sock on the
Oh, I
side.
see, yeah, that's
I'm
it.
just taking him for a ride.
Uh-huh. So the rest of the time you muck
Yeah,
about.
I
But
work
you
with the
actually
cattle
work?
and oh yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about social life and boyfriends and things? Is there a room
Tricky.
for that?
No, not really.
No.
Station life is so isolated, and if you go out with someone on the station, it seems to cause problems. And trying to manage a long distance relationship with
Yeah.
someone who's far away, that's also very hard. So I guess I am as close to a monk or a nun as you
Yeah.
can get, but
Yeah.
not always.
You were saying that you'd like to progress in your career as a pilot. What's the ultimate?
Airlines.
Airlines.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
You want
Yeah.
to fly a big one?
Absolutely, yeah. My brother's a pilot in Qantas, and that's where I want to be, very much.
Is there any problem with that with women? Is that
No,
that's no
no.
longer an issue?
No, not at all. The airlines are very good.
Yeah.
And indeed almost all. I mean, aviation used to be such a man's world.
Yeah.
But there's very few companies that are discriminatory now. It's pretty good.
Hi there. I'm standing in the sun because it's warmer.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Not bad.
My name's Andrew. What's yours?
John.
John. What's your story? What has brought you to this point in the universe today?
I live down the road
Yeah?
at Erskineville, yeah.
What do you do?
I work for the city council.
Day off today?
I start at 4 in the
Ah,
afternoon, yeah.
that's a late start.
Yeah, well, it suits me. I like to go for a walk and a coffee along King Street.
Right.
It's all changed now, so it's something I like to do every morning. Yeah, I go for a walk and I go and train for a couple of hours, boxing training. Yeah, and then go to work, so it's a pretty busy day.
Is the boxing a serious hobby?
Well, I do it with Johnny Lewis, the boxing trainer who does Costa's on that, and it just like help him out and keep myself fit at the same time.
Yeah. How
So-
much time do you spend on that a day?
2 to 3 hours a day.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
You
Well,
good?
No, I couldn't say I'm good, but I've had one fight and I didn't go too well, so I just like to help out. I do take it seriously, the point of the kids I train, because they've got to take it into the ring as well.
Yeah.
So it is an important and serious part of life, yeah.
Yeah. Are you married or? Do you have,
I'm engaged.
are you?
Her fiance, yeah, her name's Stacey. She's down the coast.
Yeah.
We're at a house down there, and she lives down there. So
Right.
so we're trying to own a house eventually.
Yeah.
And we're just doing the best we can.
How long have you known Stacey?
3 to 4 years now.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going all right.
Tell us a bit about Stacey.
Well,
How did you meet her?
I met her up at Campbelltown after a rugby league game, and we haven't looked back ever since. She's a very lovely girl, and I feel I'm pretty privileged to be with her, because it's very hard to find a very nice girl and a reliable girl, so I'm pretty lucky in a way. I've really sort of like woken up to myself, and this, I feel this is a girl for me.
Yeah.
So she's probably keep me in line a bit.
Yeah. Were you a bad boy before?
No, not really, but I think anyone can go on the wrong side, either with the law or anything else. It doesn't take too much if you go to the pub every day, and now I just go for a walk and have a coffee. It's different than going for a walk and having a beer. You're more liable to get into trouble that way than you are what I'm doing today.
So it's all due to Stacey?
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah?
yeah. Well, I wouldn't be paying off a house, I don't think, or owning a nice car without her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's put me on the straight and narrow, I think.
And how did she do that? Just because you loved her and because...
Yeah, because we've just decided to set goals, and I think if you're young and you set goals, it's the best time to do it rather than doing later on in life, because time starts to run out, whereas when you're young, you've got time on your side. So I think she's done really well, especially in my concern.
What have you given her in return, as it were?
Well, like she says to me every day that she reckons she's blessed that she's met me, because her life wasn't really going anywhere either. So I think we've complemented each other. So I think that's possibly what I've given her. Words are pretty hard to describe.
But obviously
some
it's
sort of relationship,
mutually,
yeah,
a strong feeling mutually, and you've been very good for each other.
Yeah, so I think by us meeting, we've both changed each other's lives.
Can we ask you if you have any pets?
No.
Do you own any animals? Have you ever owned any animals?
When I was a kid.
Do you like animals?
In the wild.
In the wild?
Yeah.
What about flowers? We're just trying to find out what sort of person you are, you see. Do you rip petals off flowers?
No.
No?
No.
And you?
Rib petals of flowers, no.
No. Do you like flowers?
Yes, I love flowers.
You see, you're nice people. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think you're nice people?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you tell us a bit about yourselves?
Yes. What would you like to know?
Everything, really. Probably the things that you don't want to tell us, but you want to tell us.
Lucky to tell you that.
Well, actually, what is your name?
Siobhan.
Siobhan.
Alfred.
Alfred. I'm Andrew. Maybe Siobhan can tell us about things that you don't want to tell us.
No, I'm not getting into that.
What is that lovely accent of yours?
It's Irish.
From what part of Ireland?
South-east County Waterford,
Oh, yes.
where the crystal comes from.
I have one of them. I have a beautiful whiskey decanter from there.
All right.
It's gorgeous. You don't have any nice decanters, do you?
I have 2 decanters.
Do you?
Yeah.
Family heirlooms, or?
Yes. Well, my mother gave them to me.
Yeah.
I think she was sick of dusting them, so she said, "Here, you take
Now
them."
there's a good story. Actually, there's a good story.
Tell me that story. Tell me that story.
No.
No? What? Too private? Too personal?
No, you can tell it.
You shy?
What's your story?
No.
Well, you tell us.
Oh, okay. Siobhan's father was a vet in Waterford, and he got payment in kind in Waterford crystal, and so Siobhan's mother has a vast collection
Oh,
of Waterford
sure.
crystal.
Chandeliers.
Really?
So every time I go home, she keeps giving me
Yes.
more. I don't want to.
How long have you known each other? How much can you tell us about each other?
Well,
6 months.
yeah.
6
yeah.
months?
Yeah, I've been in Darwin for about 7 or 8 months,
Mm-hmm.
and I was from Adelaide. I came from Adelaide.
For a reason?
Came up here.
Yes.
Yeah, for work.
For work. What do you
Yeah.
do?
I work in a bank as a financial advisor.
What do you do?
I'm a school nurse.
A nurse.
Yeah.
Do you see it as a nurturing thing that you're
Oh,
in?
very much so,
Yeah.
yeah. I love my job. It's great. I worked in the prison for a couple of years, and while that was really good, it just got too stressful, whereas now I'm working with kids, mainly Aboriginal kids, and they're just fantastic.
What do you actually do?
Well, I'm a school nurse, so there's about 300 boarders, so I look after them when they get sick and any other incidentals that crop up in the school.
To what level? To what extent?
Well, anything that's fairly serious, I transfer to the hospital, but
Right.
the run-of-the-mill everyday stuff I look after. And lots of TLC and being a mother.
Yes, yes, yeah. And I guess a lot of women take these roles because of the nurturing involved.
yeah.
Do you?
It's very sexist.
It's very what?
Sexist.
That could be right. But it's just an observation. Do you find that what you do is, I mean, in a way that what you do is kind of the male preserve, to continue being sexist for a minute?
Dealing with the money.
Sort of having a job in a kind of dry institution. Do you find that that's changing, or how many women colleagues do you have?
Well, a lot of the people who work in the bank on the front counter, they tend to be women.
Yeah.
And there's not a proportional amount in the management side.
Yeah.
That's true. I work one-on-one with people. I'm sort of almost a financial counsellor, I suppose.
Right. Yes.
I think
And-
he's a lot more caring than I would be in his position. I'd be a lot harder. Wasting
Would
my
you?
time, please leave, yes. Yeah, I think he's...
Well, I'm not
in
coming to
terms
see
of
you
what he
about my
does.
loan.
That's right.
You wouldn't give me a loan, would you? No. Now, personal question. You met Siobhan up here. How did you meet, first of all?
Yeah, next.
I thought that was an easy question.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Oh, this is interesting. Yeah. Oh, let me guess. Can I have 3 questions?
Oh, we met at a function.
You met at a function.
Yeah.
Business function?
No.
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 Social function.
Yes.
Dinner.
A dinner party? No.
Sort of.
Sort of. Sounds like,
It's not. It's not that interesting, really.
isn't it?
No.
We'll keep it as a mystery. That way it's
Yeah.
more interesting.
Yeah.
All right. And you met, and you thought what? I mean, how did you then get to sort of first base, as it were? Who asked who?
Siobhan took me back to her place.
You're horrible.
Coffee? Irish whiskey?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, yeah, that was the reason. That was the excuse anyway.
Yeah. What are your plans for today, the rest of today?
Well, I've come here to drop off my ironing. I'll pay someone to do it,
Yeah.
and then we're going to have something to eat here, and then this afternoon I'm working in Jabiru in Kakadu tomorrow, so I'm driving there this afternoon.
And you?
And I'll be studying.
You'll be studying for?
I'm studying for my degree, Bachelor of Health Science, so I really feel I should probably do some work on that. I've been a bit neglectful of it lately. So.
Hi.
Hi, I've seen you.
You've seen us?
Yes, you're on SBS, aren't you?
Oh, I mean on television.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I can't see, it's so bright. So you watch television?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? Do you have time to watch television, or?
Yeah,
Make-
lately.
Yeah? What do you
Yeah.
mean? What does that mean?
Well, I'm in between jobs at the moment. Actually, on
Yeah.
my way to my first trial for a waitering job.
We're not going to make you late, are we?
What time is it?
25 past 11.
You've got 5 minutes.
Okay, in 5 minutes. Well, if you've seen the show, you know.
Yeah, you just ask people questions
That's
and
right. That's right.
life stories and
Yeah. What's your name?
Darren.
Where are you from?
Torres Strait Islands.
How long have you been in Sydney?
I've been in Sydney now probably around about, I'd have to say, a year. Yeah, actually a year. I've been back in Sydney a year from Hong Kong.
And how long were you in Hong Kong?
3 years about.
Doing
2.5 to 3 years. Yeah.
Waitering there?
No, because my father had to work there. So we went over there and he
Did you-
worked and I went to school over there and finished my schooling there. And then we came back to here and then I moved out of home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happily?
happily, yeah.
Yes.
Very happily. And then I'm in between homes at the moment as it is as well.
Mhm.
And yeah, now I'm getting myself together.
Where were you brought up? Where did you spend your teenage or early teenage years?
Everywhere. We've lived in the outback of the Northern Territory, the outback of Western Australia, New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, Victoria, everywhere.
What did you like? Where did you like it best?
Northern Territory.
Yeah?
Because we lived at, my father was the manager of the Argyle Diamond Mine. Yeah, so.
But where were you born? You were born in Torres Strait?
No, I was born in Brisbane. My mother's from the Torres Strait Islands.
Your mother is?
Yeah.
And your father?
My father, he's from South Australia.
He's
He's part White Australian, part Aboriginal. Yeah, that's right.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
No, I don't. I'm an only child.
Is that good?
Yeah, fantastic. Especially with all the travel. I don't think my parents would be able to handle it if they had like 4 kids and had to travel around all over Australia.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
plus to other countries as well, you know.
You tell us a little bit about your personal life. You're between jobs and you're between homes.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're between relationships?
No, I'm actually not in a relationship at the moment. See, the first reason I left home is because I came home with blonde hair after sleazeball last year.
Yeah.
And my mother didn't know anything about my sexuality, and it kind of freaked her out.
Uh-huh.
So she said, "No, get out, move out." So it wasn't on good terms at first, but
I see.
we're back together now.
But how did that come back together? I mean, at first she was shocked by that, was she?
Yeah, she was. She was really.
Was this your
shocked.
way of telling her?
Yeah, it was. You know, to come home with blonde hair and say, "Well, you know, you've got a daughter instead of a son," more or less.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And did she? So her first reaction wasn't terrific.
No, it wasn't.
How long did it take for you to work around?
Not long at all, actually. It wasn't long. It was about a month. And
Did
then
you
she was all
ring
cool.
her and want to talk about it, or did she?
Oh, she rang me because
Yeah.
I was living in a refuge at the time before I moved into my own apartment. And then I moved into my own apartment, and she was cool. She used to come and visit me at my apartment and things like that. And you know, then when I brought home boyfriends and things, she was fantastic because I moved back home again.
Uh-huh.
And then I used to bring boyfriends home and everything, and she was cool about it.
What about your dad?
He doesn't know,
He doesn't know.
so I hope he's not watching. He doesn't know. He lives in Perth though.
Oh, I see. They've separated.
Yeah, they're separated. Because of all the moving, my mother didn't like the moving that much. It was too much of a hassle, like making new friends, packing up all the time and moving to different like destinations, and she couldn't handle it. So.
What about your relationship with your dad?
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk to him occasionally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Because like I'm really close to both my parents. That's why.
Yeah.
You know, and I try to keep in touch with both of them or favouring either of them.
Yeah.
So, you know, I love them both equally.
You say you're not in a relationship. Would you like to have a long-term relationship, or you're not fussed?
At the moment, I'm just more or less worried about work, but
Right.
no, but I have a best friend, Alan, and me and him get along great, and we're always out husband hunting, so. But, you know, it's just a joke, you know.
Yeah.
If someone comes along who's really
Yes.
nice and appreciates us and we do the same to them, fine, you know, I'm not really fussed.
I know it was sort of a jokey thing, you go husband hunting with Alan, but what do you think you would offer in a relationship? What are your good points?
Very lovable,
Why?
caring.
Why?
So I want to see them happy more than not more than I want to see myself, but I want to see them happy first.
So you're
No,
not
that's
selfish?
No,
You're
not at
not
all.
self-centered?
No.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go.
Okay.
I was really enjoying this. I've seen you several times on Oxford Street, and I've always wanted you to interview me, and now you interview me when I don't have the time to talk. Thank you anyway.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Bye.